I'm a person who takes pride in writing down what he wants to say, opposed to freestyle. But I think something that I really need to improve on as an artist is to like really try to like be more into my work. Like really try to embody it. So I'm gonna take this moment, and the only reason I'm doing this is because of the current setting. Like, if there were more people, I'd probably like chicken out and just stick to doing something I've done. But
We're here for you,
I
man.
feel
We don't mind.
like
We love it.
We don't
That's
mind.
what we're here
Do
for.
something different.
yeah. So I feel like, because don't get me wrong, I've been to places where it's been this many people, a little bit less too. But I feel like with this setting, I feel like it'll be okay.
Perfect.
Yes.
It's
to
okay, man.
To
Do it.
like try this,
Yeah, man.
even though freestyling isn't my strong suit. So what I want to do is really challenge myself to like really envision what I'm saying. Magic. I always believed that it existed, but I never knew like how to actually possess it. It's almost as if it's almost like man's dream to fly. It's almost like chasing the sun on foot, and it's within arm's reach. It's almost like actually seeing God. I grew up looking at this master illusionist named Chris Angel, and I always wondered, how long would it take to become that powerful, I would say? How do you advance, I guess, mentally and I don't know what else to call it, but just how do you get there? You say the good die young. I'm 24 and I come from a place where you get shot right in front of your home at the age of maybe 18. But I've never been one of those to, succumb to the streets. I found something. I found something that I see magic in. As typical as it seems for me to be African American and have a way with words, this is that magic. Magic that I feel will allow me to achieve man's dream, allow me to catch the sun on foot, allow me to see God. I wonder, how do people really describe finding God? Because I question if I found God myself every single day. I feel like maybe it's not a matter of finding God, but more of finding yourself. So, how do you find yourself? Hopefully, I find myself before I die. And hopefully, it's not while I'm young. So, I tend to wander the world whenever I have days off from work. I tend to go to places where the view's beautiful and, rainbows happen. If it were to rain or stars would come out, despite it being New York City and you rarely see them. And I think of all the things I've written. And I think about magic. And I think about the sun. And I think about God. And ultimately, I know one thing for sure. I want to be heard. And so, I look at the sky with my headphones on, tuning out the world, and I eventually find myself removing them. And I tend to think that God is hearing whatever I'm about to say. But I had this one particular moment where I thought about magic. And I feel like the closest I ever get to God hearing me is that one poem I wrote, self-confidence. And I always needed confidence because I grew up with low self-esteem, picking myself up from the grave as if I was dead already. But I'm only 24. The good die young. Am I resurrecting myself, or am I finally being born? Let's see if that magic will do it. So I look up and I tell God, right now, it's for y'all to understand me. Our plan is to win your heart before the grave befriends me. My name is Blackheart. A man born and raised on the outside looking in. This is the heart and soul of a Brooklyn kid. But I feel like the magic ain't there yet. I can feel the skepticism sinking in my soul the way you would soak beans before you cook it. I'm starting to get a little angry, and I speak louder. Right now is for y'all to understand me. My plan is to win your heart before the grave befriends me. My name is Blackheart. But then I still don't feel it yet. I feel like I'm not being heard. I hate not being heard because I grew up on the outside looking in. I haven't been heard my entire life. And I'm only 24. The good die young. And so, I try to believe that I'm gonna be heard when I scream at the top of my lungs like, right now it's for y'all to understand me. And then I realized, I said y'all, and I realized I'm not freestyling anymore. I can't help but refer to the poem that I feel is my most powerful. And I end up saying that, like, right now is for you to understand me. My plan is to win your heart before the grave befriends me. My name is Macadon Blackheart. But then I stopped. I just can't feel, I can't get in touch with that level of authenticity. I feel like I'll never achieve that magic. I feel like I'll never catch the sun. I feel like I'll never see God. Lights all around me, but what I envision is myself standing in a black spotlight. Soon, this black spotlight won't be black anymore. And my surroundings won't be full of light while I'm in the dark, working until the day that I finally do shine. And maybe the world will finally understand it. So we'll call this a to be continued.